Hello and welcome. Today we have a Blitzkrieg tutorial for tanks for Germany. We are going to test this template down here. It has an amazing speed of 12 km per hour. It deals 3k damage and it's kind of super overpowered. I also have a new template that I would like to test that deals 3.6 damage and is a little bit more slower. It moves at 11.9 speed, but it's more optimized for Germany. But for now this template will do, because we are using the Blitzkrieg doctrine and we are going to take Warsaw, Moscow and Paris. And if you wonder about the template that we are using, check the part 1. Is kind of a beginner's guide for Germany. I explain there all the moves, the decision, the focuses. You will find this on the description. And if you are in Paradoxian channel, please subscribe here. It's Tino Dua English. I created this channel 2 weeks ago, so I hope to find you here. I will keep moving stuff from Paradoxian to here. So one of your first steps is to reorganize your force. You should put fighters all across Germany and concentrate all the bombers and the rest of your fighters in Poland. And check frequently if you see red or yellow, move more fighters to that area. Also build radars. Radars are super important. Now I'm going to show you how to organize your front lines. For example, I have 5 generals and I put one general in this area. You can delete the order with right click and here, and I press the theta key and click on the border, so they will move to the French border. Then I have another general. This is the Königsberg army. Right click and you press the theta and you click on the border. I'm going to do that now. Again, click theta and click on the border, and automatically it drags all. With this area I like to spread the front line into 3 generals. It depends on the size of the army and the border. So for example, I'm going to delete the orders now. We have one general here. This is the North Army, this is the Medium Army, and this is the South Army. So for example, you can do the following. You select some units, this, you can hold Ctrl click to select more units, and let's say that this is going to be your North Army. With Shift I'm clicking more units, so this is going to be the North Army. You right click here, you assign a general, and let's say that this is going to be from here. I press the Zeta key again, right click and drag. So this is going to be the North Army, and I press the X key and I select anywhere in the front line, so they start saving planning bonus. Then I select these units, for example, press the Shift, and I have all this. I'm going to avoid the tanks. This is the unit with the tanks, so I'm going to click here. I have just 2 armies selected, and I'm going to right click here and assign a new general, and this general is going to cover the area from here to, let's say, here. And again I press the X and check. So you get the idea. You start assigning units to one general and you paint that area with that general. If you want to transfer units from this army to this army here, from the north to the middle army, you just click some of the units there, for example this one, and you right click on the next army there. This was the middle, the center army, and these units are going to be transferred and they move here. So you have a lot of control of where your forces are, and you can transfer units from one side to the other. If you are playing a weaker country like Poland versus Germany, you should disable the front lines because they tend to move, and you want to manually control all the armies, because if they move they disentrage and you are dead. And of course do this before the war starts, not like I did, because if you don't you will have 0 planning bonus like on my case, but I don't care much because I'm going to use mainly the tanks. And yes, I did the shop with the tanks, they have full planning bonus and they are attacking and the units are going just to... And last tip before the Blitzkrieg itself, please select all your infantry armies and press Ctrl 2 or any other number key. I have the one reserved for the tanks. So when you press the 2 key, it will select all the units and you are going to be able to use the B key for strategic redeploy. For example, let's say these units, I press the V key and they swap from normal move to strategic redeploy. This is going to be very important because your tanks are going to be moving at speed 12, and if you do not redeploy behind them, they are going to be lagging behind. So finally, let's start. I also select my main army, the tanks, and I press the 1 key, the number 1, and with double tapping they zoom in. And I also press the Zeta key, hold the right button press, and I select a very small front line. I press X to select some place into enemy territory, then I press this button here for the save planning. They do the planning bonus faster since we are Blitzkrieg. In 3 days we have the bar, this is the planning bonus bar at full capacity, and then we attack. Since we are sure that we are going to win, we press the force attack. That will increase a lot our punch and will move the Blitzkrieg much faster, because you're going to have minimal losses, but you are going to save a lot of manpower because the war is going to end much faster, and you're going to break the enemy faster, and that will give you tactical advantages and strategic advantages. So the first move is to study the terrain, the supply depots, and we are going to cut Poland by the half, and we are going to be moving by the planes. We have lots of planes here. Our armor division is using trucks. That's the reason that it moves at 12 km per hour. So we should avoid forest unless the enemy is very weak, because in forest it doesn't perform very well. Take note of the date, October 23, speed 1, and let's start. And pause. Our units are moving. With shift right clicking you set a second target, so after moving the arrow then we keep moving on the other direction, then another target. We can occupy with these units the city, and at the same time I press the 2 key and the B so they redeploy faster. B key again, and they keep moving. We are getting message of low supplies, so select your armies and click this icon here, and they will use trucks for supplies. It's much better. So let's keep going. And unit move there, so we can do our first kill. We are going to reinforce with infantry. This one will go through the railway. Let's see, the combat here is suboptimal because they are in forest. We are hitting with 1000, it's okay. And once they defeat the enemy, we cancel the attack and we order the unit to keep moving. And now take a look at this. I press the 2 key and I press the B key, so they strategically redeploy, because if not they could cut my units in the front. And we keep moving. I press the 1 key to see the lines where they are moving. It's okay. I reorganize the air force and the industry, and I'm going to attack this unit and it's attacking us, and we keep moving. Speed 1, so we go very, very slow. And now with this unit we are going to... we can't. So we are going to move here. And we have encircled this unit. We are going to destroy this unit. We select them all if I can. And do a manual killing. Now we go back to the front line. We have another pocket here, and we are going to use our armor to do the killing. Keep advancing. And with this unit we are going to go for Warsaw, or we can cut the enemy. We are going to cut the enemy. Speed 1, very, very super slow. And we have killed the enemy unit in this pocket and also in this one. So our armor unit is free. And we are going to... we have a river here, but the unit is super strong, so we are going to attack, but we are going to use our special ability from the general bridge for attacking across bridge. Let's see the numbers. 700, it's okay, against 49. And let's keep moving. We're going to go for the capital from the west and also from the north. No, we must close the pocket here. We are going to attack this unit down. They take a long time because they are speed 1. I reorganize the air force and the production and keep moving to Warsaw with all the units. We have some pockets. They are attacking Warsaw area. 1000 attack. I'm going to speed 2. Speed 1, stop. And now we are going to connect the spearhead with Slovakia down here. I'm taking the 3 divisions together. Speed 1. I have some alerts, sorry. Speed 1. The 2 key, so the infantry follow and fills all the gaps. Speed 2. Oops. This unit had to retreat. Not sure why, but I'm going to counterattack here. The good thing is that since they are fast, they retreat so fast that they are ready to fight very quickly. I'm going to overrun I need the infantry to follow.
Achtung! Weiter, weiter! Ausrücken! Befehle!
We're going to take the second capital, or the new capital.
Zuhören! Zuhören! Befehle!
We lost some convoys in the Baltic area, so I moved the Naval Air Force and they are hitting the sea. And move some units in the pockets in the offensive, so I'm going to free all these units for advancing, and I keep doing the thing.
Ausrücken!
We are going to help the units from the
Bereit zum
south.
Ausrücken!
Connected.
Befehle!
Going to cancel the attack here, and we are going to attack with the help of the armor. This is a hill, and now the armor is going to help finishing the pocket. And let's check our other units. As you can see, it's out of supply, but they have 1k fuel, so they can keep moving. I never need to refuel them. But I'm moving all the units back to destroy the pockets.
Zuhören!
We have two big pockets. We are using the infantry and the tanks to close them, to destroy them faster.
Ausrücken!
We destroy the big pockets, only the remains Danzig, the port. We are attacking from all sides, the capital moved there, and we are going to take the rest now. The army is super weakened.
Zuhören!
We are moving the army divisions, the tank divisions to the front line. So let's start the new offensive. We are moving through the plains. We have an enemy here. We are not using force attack.
Zuhören!
Speed 1, speed 2.
Befehle! Ihre Befehle!
And we are going to move this one to the new capital.
Zuhören! Ihre Befehle!
This one to the south.
Zuhören! Bereit zum Ausrücken!
I'm
Befehle!
going to cut them by half.
Ihre Befehle!
They should be now very close to
Ausrücken!
capitulation. And that's it. And the winter is coming, so we are going to attack the Soviet Union on the spring, but we have time to invade France and Britain, probably. We will see, but that will be for the next chapter. Hope you find this useful and have a great day. Bye bye.